Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Centre, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles, where once again we join Simeon in the outer reaches. Simply lift out of our chair and join him. As simple as that. And as we look around, we see the masters, the angels, those who have passed, our great supporters, the entities that look after us every day. And we feel as if we're in a familiar place. Then all of a sudden, Simeon lifts us way above everything. And we feel our Creator as we launch ourselves to some other area, way beyond where we've ever been before. With a smile on his face, Simeon simply nods and points us in the right direction and says, "Go." And without hesitation, by a means that we cannot focus on, we take off into nowhere and keep going and going and going till we feel that sense of endless nothing turning into infinity and beyond, to where we feel totally comfortable beyond everything known and supposedly everything unknown, to where we feel home, the perfection that's within us feels settled, even though we're moving at tremendous speed, taking in all sorts of pictures, feelings, sensations. We feel still and settled. And we suddenly look back and see ourselves sitting in the chair with a smile on our face. And all the visions that you could imagine appear in front of us, behind us, around us. All our history comes to life. All the futures that we've yet to feel show themselves all at once. And we feel our speed diminishing. And we come to a point of harmony. And everything is still in our vision, in our field. But we're way, way out of space, out of time, beyond infinity, but solely and surely in the world of our Creator. That calmness opens all our doors, takes away all our protection, and lets us float in what feels like an endless fluid of comfort, our sense of capability seems to have just risen. Our growth in every world seems to be multiplying. Our awareness is peaked, and we feel ourselves starting all over again. Our engine switches on, and the energy starts to build. The movement in our field becomes clearer, and the colours begin to appear with random movement, and the essence of life itself starts to show itself. We've entered another field, and we've created a new world. One that we can run successfully without any effort at all. And it blossoms and spreads throughout the universe. Even into our physical world, to solidify into matter, into action, into reality. And there in front of us is our future, alive and active, ready for us to work on, to manipulate, to tune up, to enjoy. And out of nowhere, we're sitting in our chair again, smiling at the obvious change that we've brought into the world just by venturing for a few minutes out past the unknown, and then allowing ourselves to fall back into space through a whole different path to recreate a perspective on life itself. Not viewed through the mind, but viewed from a distance, from many points. So instead of us watching from a singular point, we're watching from a million different points and seeing everything in its correct perspective as is distributed every time we include our Creator. So now we can fly. We can stand tall We can elevate our being. We can elevate our world. And we can turn everything into a little bit of mischief if we wish. With a smile on our face, nod of our head, movement of our hands, we can bring more life into life itself, more joy into the joy of being alive, more capability into our physical world, and more satisfaction into every moment. So now it seems like we've finished. We've done everything. We've achieved everything. We know what we're doing. Our duty has been fulfilled. But there's still time to celebrate, to have fun, to investigate something new, to do everything again from a different angle, to jump in our spaceship and whip around the stars, brighten them up, change a few colours, shift a few positions, make space for a new one, and make space particularly in your physical world for the twin that you now feel present. Part of you that was missing is now present and capable of enormous feats. And all you had to do was make space. So you jump in the air, do a somersault, spin around, throw your hands out, say, wow, this is brilliant, but I can do it again in a different way. I can reformat anything, anywhere at any time. But most of all, I don't need anything to start with. I start from nothing. I step forward into nowhere and I create everything. Then live it. And all this is done in fractions of a second or less. And the past changes as the future changes. The complexity disappears and simplicity takes over. You don't have to think anymore. You don't have to react anymore. You simply head off to the outer reaches of the universe. Say hello to your creator. Work with Simeon. Listen to the masters. Enjoy the angels and their secrets. And join with those who have passed to create a little bit more mischief in the world. A little bit of harmless joy. A laugh. A wink. An inflection. And a smile. that launches all the special magic that you create each time you head off into the reaches, into the outer reaches of the universe. And in fact, each time you invoke a bit of daydreaming with your eyes open, like running a parallel world at the same time as you're living and sitting in the chair, you congratulate one another and you rebuild the energy field in a unique manner that only you know. And in that fraction of a second that it takes to put it all together, your smile indicates you have something to deliver, something you haven't done before. And then you deliver it. And the energy field grows. And you continue to deliver. And you almost lift out of the chair. And in fact, you can. Lift out of the chair, do a somersault, spin around, do a cartwheel and a backflip, and head off through the daisies with a joyful skip. Or run around the house, run down the breezeway, and still be in your chair. Today, we've launched something similar to other days, but it's new. You took yourself beyond all things to where it's only you and your creator. And you opened up to your twin to fulfill that yearning that's inside you. And now you have it all balanced. And you can deliver it into the universe, into your friends, with excitement and certainty that you're making a difference in the world, in the universe. You're making a difference to your creator, to Simeon, to the masters and the angels, and all those special friends that help you see around corners and know what's happening in the world. So with a great burst of energy, you allow your gift to flow out into the world and bring to everyone a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you all for listening. I am Robert.